thank you all so much for coming down and joining us on Sunday. 1 kilometer lunges, 300 burpees, and all for a good cause. Thanks to you guys, we managed to raise over $1,000 and I couldn't be more grateful. But I tell you what, my legs and butt are absolutely killing me, and I'm sure you're feeling it too. So I'm lucky enough to teamed up with my good mate, fitness fanatic and yoga instructor Tommy Andrews, and we're going to run you through some of our favourite exercises to loosen up. So tonight when you're sitting there watching the TV, jump up, loosen up, you feel better tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Hey guys, it's Tom here. First I want to say congratulations to everyone who got involved in the lunges on Sunday, raised some money for a much needed cause. But as you know, as Tammy said before, your quads are hurting, your abductors are hurting, your glutes are hurting, everything's hurting. And even though it's Tuesday, it's more than a better time now to give yourself some self-love, give the body some rejuvenation, give it back what it needs. Because let's face it, we want to get back into the gyms, we want to get back in our runs. We can't do it right now because I'm feeling sore. So what I'm going to take you through in very short, in only 5 minutes, is something that you can do tonight that's going to dramatically change everything so you wake up tomorrow feeling fresh and good to go. So first off guys, all I want you to do is taking a slight shoulder width stance here, and as you can tell, just taking a bigger stance is just, you're already turning on your glutes, you're turning on the abductors, adductors, and your quadriceps here. So just slightly standing here, taking an inhaling breath, making sure when we're inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nostrils as well. What we're trying to do that is getting max amount of oxygen into the stomach there, and just basically dropping our level, clearing the mind a little bit, feeling free at any stage here to just close your eyes and just relax. So once again, take an inhaling breath through your nose and exhale. What I want you to do now guys is slowly placing your hands down to the ground as you can. If you can't go all the way down, don't stretch. Just slowly, all we're doing is making sure we're not arching at the back. From here, just politely walking your hands out, so your shoulders out in front of you, and just pressing back into the heels. Making sure here we're trying not getting our heels off the ground, we're just pushing back into our heels. Holding this for roughly 15 to 20 seconds. From here, just slightly walking your hands back into the center, placing your right hand behind the back of your right calf muscle, placing your forehead to your right knee if possible, maybe placing your left hand on top of your right shin. Once again, holding for 15 to 20 seconds. From now, walking your hands around in an anti-clockwise direction, placing your left hand behind the back of your left calf muscle, right hand on top of your right shin, on top of your left shin here, with the forehead coming down to your left knee. Holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Feeling free at any stage, you're closing your eyes, just staying with your breath, making sure we're inhaling through the nostril and out through the nostril. Walking your hands back to the center of your mat, walking them out in front of you as we started before, and just pressing back into your heels. As you see, you may be actually getting a little bit closer, you might be feeling a bit more up your leg now just because you've been opening up the hamstrings there. From now, placing our legs a bit closer towards each other, making sure we are still over here quick, we're just coming into a low spot here. Placing our triceps in between our knees and slightly pushing that. Making sure that the soles of our feet are firmly on the ground. If you cannot get to this position, no stress, staying here is fine. Just not arching at the back, so do not be doing this, try and keep yourself up, just resting here. Holding here for about 15 to 20 seconds. This is also a great exercise to take on at any stage. I always do this. I do this as much as I humanly can, and sitting here and just reading a book or anything like that really opens up the hips there. Once again, holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Feeling free to close your eyes and just relaxing in. From here, coming down onto your glutes, onto the ground. With your right leg facing in front of you, with your left foot placing it up over your right, on top of your right quadricep. With your left hand, placing your left hand on top of your left knee and slightly pushing down, opening up your left hip here. Holding for 15 to 20 seconds. With your left foot, placing your left foot on the outside of your right quadricep here, with your right arm raising up to the sky, rolling it around, and have your right tricep pushing in into the back of your left adductor there. Really turning at the left shoulder, trying to look over your left shoulder here, so you're getting a slight back twist as well. Holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Coming forward, placing your left leg out in front of you, right leg coming in, your right leg moving onto the other side with your right foot, going over the top of your left quadricep here, with your right arm raising up to the sky, placing it down onto your right knee. If you need be to have a little bit of a kickstand, you feel free to place the left hand behind you to keep it balanced. You don't want to be arching your back at any stage, trying to keep yourself upright. Holding for 15 to 20 seconds, really opening up those hips there. As you can tell with all these, you can just sit there watching TV. You won't even notice you're doing any of these exercises because your mind's elsewhere, maybe reading a book, maybe watching TV, doing anything else. You'll be surprised what it can do. With your right foot playing the outside of your left quadricep there, left arm raising up to the sky, rolling your left tricep from the outside of your right knee, coming across. Looking over your right shoulder, like that. Coming forward, and as we can tell now, we're just going to come down onto our backs here, nice and gently, so we're in a flat surface on our backs here. What I want you to do first is bring your knees up, in close to your chest, give yourself a bit of a hug, making sure your back is firmly straight on the ground. We're not arching like this, we just have all our lower back is planted safely on the ground. You hold this just for 15-20 seconds, just giving yourself a bit of a hug. From there, placing your feet firmly back down on the ground, knees are bent here. With your left leg, placing your left leg over your right leg here. Then what you do now is just rolling your legs over to the left-hand side. Placing your left hand on top of your knee there. Right arm out the front, just looking over your right. Holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Remembering to close your eyes if you wish and staying with your breath, taking big inhales and big exhales, letting your breath all the way in and all the way out. From there, coming back up, simply releasing the legs. This time right leg over left, rolling onto your right side here. Placing your right hand on top of your knee, just slowly pushing it down, and your hands going over, your eyes going over your left shoulder. Slowly coming back up, releasing your knees, placing your knees back closely into your chest, keep that lower back safe and firmly on the ground. Give yourself a bit of a love here. Now slightly rocking, very gently rocking. And if you wish, rocking all the way up, if not just coming up, coming back so you're sitting firmly on the ground with your glutes. Placing your legs into a bit of a triangle, into a diamond shape, sorry. Placing soles of your feet to touch here. Slightly in front of you, not in close, I want you to have them slightly in front of you. Placing your hands over your toes here, taking an inhaling breath. Next, just folding forward. Trying to keep your elbows in between your legs there. Like holding for, once again, 15 to 20 seconds. Slowly coming up to rise. All I want you to do now, guys, is just coming down so you're into a downward facing dog position as opposed to in yoga here. Just walking your legs, propelling them out. Now with your right leg just raising up to the sky, coming forward into a low lunge. Letting the back of your foot just resting on the ground there. The knee slightly over your right ankle here. Holding here for 15 to 20 seconds. You're feeling here in your left quadricep here, and your right hip as well, and your right glute. Holding 15, 20. Slowly coming back now, coming to onto the top of your right heel here. So your right leg straight out, working into your right hamstring now. If you can, you feel free to place your hands over your toes and fall forward. If not, just fingertips on the ground there, and just letting the forehand fall down to the knee. you can take the splits here, feel free to take the splits, it's your call. Just definitely get that right hamstring feeling good. Holding 15 to 20 as with everything else. Coming back forward to a low lunge. Maybe placing your hands on your hips if you wish, making sure your upper torso is up straight. Not leaning over like this, rub up in a vertical position like this. Coming back down, 15 to 20 seconds, moving that right hamstring again. Now we're just coming to a bit of a half hinge into our hips then. Getting that right leg to come out at 90 degrees. Letting that knee on the outside of your mat there. Just folding forward. Really feeling into your right hip, sorry. Maybe letting the forehead coming straight down to the ground. If you wish, staying up straight here, letting the air getting through your nose down to the chest, broadening up those chest hairs, showing it all off. From there, slowly unraveling yourself. Coming into a downward dog again, maybe pedaling out, weighing hips side to side, rolling the neck. Just slight movements back into the body. From there, left leg to the sky, coming forward into a low lunge on the left side. Just basically repeating exactly what we did on the right side, but onto the left side. Falling back now to the heel of your left foot. Remember, place your hands with your big toes if you wish, or maybe on the tips of your fingertips and just falling down. Coming forward. Coming back. Just like before, coming forward, letting the left knee splay out to the far left side of your mat, having your foot at 90 degrees, walking your foot out so your knees down, feeling free to walk your hands all the way out, your forehead to the earth, or if you wish to stay up, just coming to hip open there, your final stroke to hip open up. Once again, holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Then from there, just going back into a downward dog. Just pedaling your legs out, nice and gently, hips side to side, rolling the head, very gentle. And just walking your legs up to your hands as straight as possible. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming back all the way to stand. And that's it, guys. If you go through all these exercises, probably doing a 2-round, you will feel absolutely amazing, I guarantee it. And if you do these type of exercises on a day-to-day basis, I guarantee every session that you do will be better and better than the next one. But thanks a lot for listening, guys. If you want to see more of this, feel free to hit up Tammy or myself, and trust me, there's going to be more of this to come. Thanks a lot for listening. See you.